Taipei is a wonderful city full of life and energy. It sits in a special place, a basin in the northern part of Taiwan. Imagine a big bowl, with Taipei right in the middle. This location makes it feel both cozy and grand at the same time. Two main rivers, the Tamsui and Keelung, flow gently through the city, adding to its beautiful scenery. These waterways have always been important, helping the city grow and connect with the world around it. They are like the city's lifelines, carving paths through the bustling urban landscape and offering peaceful spots for a quiet walk along their banks. Surrounding the city are beautiful green mountains. The most famous is Yangmingshan, which is a national park right on the city's doorstep. It's amazing to have such incredible nature so close to a major metropolis. You can be in the middle of busy streets one moment, and then, just a short trip later, you can be hiking on a quiet mountain trail. These mountains are not just pretty to look at. They protect the city and give it a unique character. They stand tall like gentle guardians watching over the millions of people who call this vibrant place home. Taipei is the beating heart of Taiwan. It's the capital city, which means it is the center of the country's government. All the big decisions for Taiwan are made right here. This makes it a very important place for politics. But it's not just about politics. Taipei is also the engine of Taiwan's economy. Many large companies and banks have their headquarters here, making it a hub of business and innovation. You can feel this dynamic energy just by walking through the streets and seeing all the activity happening around you. The city's climate is something you should know about before you visit. Taipei has a subtropical climate, which means it's warm for most of the year. Summers from about June to September are quite hot and humid with plenty of rain. Sometimes big storms called typhoons can happen during this season. Winters from December to February are much cooler and can be a little damp, but they are usually mild. Spring and autumn are often considered the best times to visit, as the weather is very pleasant and comfortable for exploring everything the city has to offer. The story of Taipei is a fascinating journey through time. It began in the early 18th century when immigrants from mainland China, specifically from the Fujian province, settled in the area. They were the first to start building a community in this basin. For a long time, it was a small but growing settlement. Then, in the late 19th century, it was officially established as a major administrative center. This was the beginning of its transformation from a simple town into the important city that we see today. The early foundations laid by these brave settlers can still be felt in the city's oldest districts. A significant chapter in Taipei's history was during the period of Japanese rule, which lasted from 1895 to 1945. During these 50 years, the Japanese made Taipei their colonial capital and invested heavily in its development. They built wide boulevards, grand government buildings, and a modern infrastructure that included railways and public works. Many of these structures still stand today, blending beautifully with the more modern architecture. This era left a lasting mark on the city's layout and style, contributing to the unique mix of influences you can see and feel as you explore its streets. After World War II ended in 1945, a new chapter began for Taipei. When the Republic of China's government relocated to Taiwan in 1949, they chose Taipei as their provisional capital. This event brought a massive influx of people and resources, causing the city to grow very rapidly. It cemented Taipei's role as the political, economic, and cultural center of Taiwan. This period shaped the modern identity of the city, turning it into the bustling international hub it is known as today. The history is complex, but it all comes together to create a place with a rich and layered story. As the cultural heart of Taiwan, Taipei is a city that truly celebrates learning and the arts. It is home to several major universities, like National Taiwan University, which fill the city with youthful energy and bright ideas. At the center of its cultural treasures is the world-famous National Palace Museum. This museum holds one of the largest and most important collections of Chinese imperial artifacts and artwork in the world. It's a place where you can spend days getting lost in thousands of years of history, from delicate porcelain vases to magnificent landscape paintings. Traveling to and around Taipei is incredibly easy, which is one of the things that makes it such a wonderful place to visit. The city is served by two main airports. Taoyuan International Airport, or TPE, is the major gateway for international flights, connecting Taiwan to cities all over the world. From there, you can take a high-speed train or a bus to get into the city center quickly. The other airport, Longshan Airport, or TSA, is located right in the city and handles domestic flights and some regional international routes. This makes getting in and out of Taipei a smooth and simple experience for any traveler. Once you are in the city, the public transportation system is fantastic. The Taipei Metro, known as the MRT, is clean, efficient, and very easy to navigate. It has lines that connect to almost every major neighborhood and attraction, making it the best way to explore. You can buy a special card called an Easy Card that you can use not only for the MRT, but also for city buses and even to pay for things at convenience stores. The city is also well connected by railways and a network of highways, making it easy to take day trips to other parts of northern Taiwan. When you start exploring, there are some iconic landmarks you just have to see. One of the most famous is the Chiang Kai-shek Memorial Hall. It's a massive, beautiful white building with a striking blue-tiled roof, set in a large, peaceful park. It's a place to learn about Taiwan's modern history, and to watch the impressive changing of the guard ceremony. Another must-visit is the Taipei Confucius Temple, a serene and beautiful space dedicated to the great philosopher. It's a quiet escape from the city buzz, where you can appreciate traditional architecture and peaceful gardens. Of course, a trip to Taipei wouldn't be complete without experiencing its world-famous night markets. Places like the Shilin Night Market or the Rauhi Night Market come alive after the sun goes down. They are a feast for the senses, filled with the sounds of sizzling food, the chatter of excited crowds, and the amazing smells of countless delicious street foods. You can try everything from stinky tofu to sweet bubble tea while you shop for clothes, souvenirs, and fun gadgets. It's a quintessential Taipei experience that shows you the city's vibrant, fun-loving side. Beyond the historic sites and bustling markets, Taipei is a city that loves its green spaces. There are many beautiful parks and gardens where you can relax and enjoy a bit of nature. Dawn Forest Park is often called the lungs of Taipei because it's a huge, lush oasis right in the heart of the city. It's a popular spot for families to have picnics, for people to jog, and for outdoor concerts. Another lovely spot is the Taipei Botanical Garden, where you can wander among a huge variety of plants and flowers, including a beautiful lotus pond that blooms in the summer. One of the most special things you can do just outside the city is visit the hot springs. The Beitou district, easily reachable by the MRT, is famous for its natural hot springs. You can visit a public bathhouse or stay at a hot spring hotel to soak in the warm, mineral-rich waters, which are said to be very good for your health. It's the perfect way to relax after a long day of sightseeing. For more outdoor fun, you can go boating on Baton Lake, or take a trip to Fulong Beach, where you can enjoy the sand and the sea. For those who love a good view, Taipei has plenty of scenic spots that will take your breath away. A hike up Elephant Mountain or Xiangshan offers one of the most iconic views of the city skyline, especially at sunset when all the city lights start to twinkle. You can see the famous Taipei 101 skyscraper towering over everything else. Another great place for views is the Maokong Gondola, a cable car that takes you up into the hills famous for tea plantations. You can ride it up and then spend the afternoon sipping locally grown tea while looking out over the city. Taipei truly is a city that has it all. It's a modern and dynamic place, always moving forward with new ideas and energy. At the same time, it deeply respects its rich history and culture, preserving its traditions with pride. Whether you are exploring an ancient temple, eating your way through a lively night market, hiking a misty mountain trail, or just enjoying a quiet moment in a park, Taipei welcomes you with open arms. It's a city full of wonderful discoveries waiting around every corner, a place that will capture your heart and make you want to return again and again.